Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Felicia. I create content around fashion, lifestyle, sewing and DIYs. But in today's video, we're going to be doing a behind the scenes of the dress, okay? So basically what she ordered versus what she got. In this video, you will learn some techniques. If you're a newbie or you just want to get some ideas on how I go about making this dress, please do well to continue watching. And also don't forget to leave comments in the comment section if you have any questions, and please do well to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Okay, so let's get right into the video. So I'm going to be using this beautiful print right here. This print is gorgeous, and with the style I've already shown you guys I'm going to be working on, these sleeves are just perfect for me to cut out those designs on the neckline, as well as the design happening on the like call it the peplum. It's not really a peplum, but it's sort of a peplum. So I'm going to be cutting out these flowers. It's just perfect. This fabric is just perfect for the style. But yeah, let me go on and show you guys the pattern I've already drafted. So looking at this, you can see that this is like the tube, the bodice area of the pattern. I already gone ahead to trace out the band that is going to be going up here. If you look closely here, you see that I already marked out this line that I'm going to be using to create the band part of the bustier, the tube part of the bodice. So I already traced out the same pattern here. And yeah, if you notice, I also have my dart lines here, which I'm going to be cutting off. So as usual, I've done my dart intake, and I used 2.5 inches for this one, which I also replaced, and I'm using 1 inch for the back. You guys, I usually do my patterns front and back on the same paper, but for sake of tutorials I do it separately. Do well to check my bustier pattern I already have on the channel. So yeah, so this inner dart here, the 1 inch dart, and I've replaced that at the back right here. So yeah, so I'm going to just go ahead. Oh yeah, and also there's a skin net bit. So this is the front net. So I'm going to be using this. I'm supposed to actually cut this off because this is the front neckline here, and this is what I'm going to be using to cut the skin net, the yoke part of the bodice. And I already went ahead to trace out the back of the net on a different paper because I'm going to be piecing up this piece right here. So I went ahead to trace out the back yoke also of this one. So this I'm going to be cutting on a skin colored net. And what else? I have the skirt part of the dress, which is this. It's just a knee length one, and I'm going to be doing the full thing on the full length on the fabric. So let's go ahead and start cutting. I'll show you guys the cut up pieces when I'm done. I'm not working in a lot of space, so I'm not going to be showing you a whole lot of the cutting process. I'll just show you the pieces when I'm done cutting. But these are the patterns I'm going to be working with right now, and I'll show you guys that once I'm done cutting on the Ankara piece, as well as cutting out the lining, the interfacing, and every other thing I need to cut for this dress. Okay. So guys, there's something else that I haven't shown you people as well. So now I'm trying to cut the front. I remember that the front of the style has like a velvet piece, but I'm going to be using drrss crepe for this dress. So the front bodice has like a V coming downward on the skirt part from the main bodice. I've removed the darts from the top bodice. As you can see, it's cut open already, and I removed the darts. I just placed it back on the skirt side of my dress, and I shaped it from the half length front here on the waist. I shaped it downward. I came down 7 inches from this point, from the actual waistline. I came down 7 inches, and I curved it from that other end down to this point. So I'm going to cut this open now, and also cut open this skirt bit that is a continuation of my front bodice. So I'm going to cut this open to cut the black part of the dress, and then my skirt for the Ankara side that's left over, I'm going to be cutting along this line here for the front. The back is still going to be the same waistline as usual, but the front is just going to follow this shape coming downwards. So I'm going to go ahead and separate this, and as I said before, I'll show you guys the finished look of all the cut up pieces. Okay. Okay guys, so let me start with by showing you the back piece. So this is the yoke part, that's the skin net, as you can see right there, and this is the back piece and the skirt, the top of the skirt of the back piece, and then this is the skirt side, and you see that I flared out on both sides. Then over to the front piece, that's the net bit for the front. This right here is the band, and this is the rest of the bodice. You can see I have my V shape going on the waistline there, and then the rest of the skirt, which is flared out on just one side, yeah, because this is on fold. And then this piece I have right here, this piece I have here is my peplum piece. I've also cut the lining as well, so I'm going to go turn that out. I'm supposed to put a stay on it, but I don't think I'll put a stay because this fabric is quite thick, and I'm using cotton lining as well, so it's going to be thick enough. So yeah, this is it, and that's the sleeve for the dress. So just a skin net sleeve. So guys, I'm about to start cutting the small pieces of flowers. I'll call it flowers, but yeah, for this one it's not really a flower, but yeah, I'm not going to be cutting out the design. But before I did that, I already went ahead to iron this thick peplum stay. As you can see, it's very hard, so I ironed this on it so that I can have like a thick leaf cut out, so that I would not have to turn it with a lining or anything. So I just used this black peplum stay. It's a very thick one, it's very thick, and I'm going to just cut out the shape of this thing. I've also ironed this. I'll be needing 9 cutouts of this for the bust area, and then on the skirt side I've cut out, although the skirt side I'm going to be using a paper stay instead, because it's not going to have to stand. The reason I use this thick peplum stay is because I like the leaves to stand on the bodice area, so that's why I'm using this strong peplum stay on it. For the other part I just used paper stay. I'll show you guys shortly. The leaves, so this one I use paper stay. I'm going to be using this one on the peplum area. I cut a lot of it because I don't know how much I'm going to be using. I'll let you guys know how many I use at the end of the day. But yeah, I guess depending on the size you're using, the size of the design, you may just use more or less. But these are the ones that I used the peplum stay on, and you can see that everything just looks nice. So yeah, I'm going to go over to start sewing this up. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys a bit of the process, not everything, but like things that need to be shown, I'll show you. Okay. Alright guys, so this is the peplum bit of this style. Let me just remeasure so that you see. I had to add some more to the sides to give me the shape. So what I have in length is 30. I've already turned it, by the way, with lining. I've turned it on the end and on the sides. I turned it with lining, and I have 30 inches downwards on the longer end, and on the shorter end I have 19 inches. So the width from this point to the center is about 25 inches. So on fold, which is this, I have 19 inches here, 30 inches on the longer end, and then the wideness of my triangle is actually 30 inches. So I've turned it with lining, as I said, ironed it down. What I need to do now is to create the pleats. So from the center of my triangle, which is this point here, I'm going to start creating my pleats, about 1 inch pleats to the center, and I'm going to take it down also on the end like this, on the center, and I'll do it this way too, the kissing pleats on the other end as well, making sure that it's aligning also on this end. Once I'm done with this first pleat, I'm going to take another pleat again and still bring it to the point like this. Do the same thing on the other end. So I'm making sure that it's aligning also on that end with the other side. And then I'll take it again 1 more inch in. And do the same thing on this other side. So once I've pleated it in this way, I'm going to pin this down and I'm going to iron this flat. I'll iron this flat so that it takes the shape I have done right now. So this is what we have for the peplum. I'm going to take it to the iron now to iron it down, and I'm going to be joining it on the side. Okay. So for this dress, I fixed my wording on the lining part, and that's because the main body of the dress, which is this one, I need to put these petals on the neckline. I need to put it on the neckline before I attach the Ankara band that will go on top. So I'm going to be fixing this in this direction like this, but I'm going to lay it out and show you guys. But yeah, the main reason why I didn't put the wording on the main fabric and I put it on the lining instead is because I will not be able to have that flat finish with the whole, if I have to join the wording again on this point. So I left the wording to be done. I had left the wording on the lining, which probably still serves the same purpose. So this is my lining piece, and yeah, this is the inner part that I've already lined with I've already attached the wording on the cup area. So yeah, this is my lining piece. So this is the band that is going to also go on top of this black one I just showed you guys. I'm going to be attaching the Ankara part of the top bit on the main fabric, but that will be after I have attached the leaves on it. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to be placing the leaves on the main body. So, I'm going to be placing my leaves in like this on the neckline of this front bodice. So I'm going to first of all attach it along the neckline before I cut off any excess inside. So I'll probably be taking this in a little bit so that it doesn't cover the other layer that's going to be underneath these leaves. So when I join this, I'm going to come back and show you guys, or I'll join it and then I'll join the band as well, and then come and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, but yeah, this is what it's going to be looking like just in front of the front bodice. Yeah, so this is it joined. This is what it's looking like on the inside. I'm going to cut off the excess bits there, then join the band, but this is what we have so far. Yep, so I'm going to cut that off, fix the band, and then go iron this piece so that we can see it better. But this is what it's looking like right now. At this point I have attached the band. I'm going to go on to attach the neck. I cut 2 layers of each, so as you can see I have 2 layers here. I'm going to reduce this allowance a little bit more so that it's not as visible. And yeah, this is the back. I also added the button loop, and I'm going to be tacking a button on this other side when I'm done. But I want to go ahead to join the main dress, the main bodice of this front. I'm going to be joining it to the neckline of the front as well as at the back. Then once I'm done with that, I would be shaping it. Okay, I'll add the sleeve. The sleeve is also a mesh, as I showed you guys earlier. So I'm going to be attaching the sleeves, and then I'll be finishing up with this dress. I think this is just the major part of this style. I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay, so guys, I am at the point where I want to fix in this the leaves on the peplum bits. So I need to cover up this joining here, and I'm planning to just go to my machine and tack these 3 leaves together. I'll just tack it on a point here, and I'm also going to tack it to the beginning of the peplum bit, just where the peplum is. I'm going to try to avoid going too close to the space here because I still need to put some appliques on the edges of this. I'll be doing that on the mannequin, but yeah, I want to go ahead and use my machine to tack this together, cut off these excess bits here, and then tack it to the peplum. And I'm going to do the same thing on the rest of the peplum, the rest of the leaves. I'm going to just, you know, just close to the edge, as you can see, close to this edge here. I'm just going to place 3 leaves together, just to give it a similar look to what we have. I'm just going to do that again with another set of leaves down here. Yeah, and then I'll add one more, maybe something else. I may not get all the way down here, but I'll see. I'll look at the picture and like see how I'm going to just creatively Alrighty, so guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog, and I hope you learned something from the vlog. Let me know what you like, anything. Leave questions down below if there's something that is not really clear, but I think I showed a lot in this vlog. Yeah, if you like to see more stuff like this, please leave them in the comment section, or if you have specific videos you'd like to see, leave them in the comment section. I'm sorry I've not been able to do tutorials for the longest time now because I've just been very busy, but I'm trying to see if I will do something simple for newbies. I'm thinking of doing like a shirt tutorial, like really simple with a standard collar. I'm going to show you how to do a collar, a full collar, and also like I'll do it in 2 separate videos because I don't want it to be too lengthy, and I want you to like be able to take it in. If you like to know how to make a shirt with the proper collar and everything, let me know in the comment section as well, and I'll do that video. So yeah, and apart from this, just if you have any other like requests, you have like a video you want me to film, something that is not like too technical, please leave them in the comment section. I would try to do it. But this period I've just been very swamped to work, but yeah, just let me know in the comment section what you like me to teach, and if it's within my power, I'll definitely come to do it. Okay, take care and have a blessed day. Bye, and remain fabulous as always.